What it do? It's your boy Drew Blue back at it again for another Vibe Out sesh. Ow! Alright, today I'll be covering Gio Dee's big hit EP titled Mind Your Business, alright? Named after one of the songs from TOTB2, which was released on early year of 2015. So essentially, Gio Dee is double dipping in the year of 2015 with two projects. We covered TOTB2, The Second Coming, in the previous episode. And obviously one of his big hit singles that he released from that mixtape was Mind Your Business, which he goes on to name an EP after. And here, what I got y'all is going to be two different versions. So I'm going to play y'all the original 6-track EP version that you can find on most platforms. However, on his SoundCloud, Gio Dee himself posted two different songs that aren't on the track list, but you know what? It's the Vibe Out sesh. We're here to vibe out of everything that he's got going on. So I don't want to waste more time into it. But yeah, he definitely got some big names here on the production list, from Metro Boomin to, I believe, TM88 as well. So hey, it's gonna be lit. And if this shit comes in hard like how TOTB2 did, but takes it to another level, man, I'm just saying, we about to get something that's just gonna blow our minds and get our heads rocking off. All right, but anyways, I don't want to waste any more time. So without further ado, this is where I usually go ahead and cut the chat, get in the track, and vibe out to track number 1. That's gonna be Dion Talks intro. Let's get it. Let's get this shit, man.
Damn. How much shit we gotta go through for y'all to understand? How much do we have to show y'all for y'all to understand? All this shit we built on our own. See, this is our empire. This is our kingdom. Y'all can't take this shit away from us. So it baffles me how y'all still don't fucking get it. After all the work we put in, after all the tears, after all the blood, after all the souls, after all the sweat, y'all will never fucking get it. But today, we had to remind y'all, this is the last time I'm gonna fucking say it. So hear me very fucking good. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business.
Let me double check this brother's name once more, man. I wonder if he's going by his real name or if someone else is speaking for him. Yeah, his real name is David. I remember it was with a D, but this is Dion, not David. So in case you don't know, Gio Dee is not his real name. That would be David Apollo. So that's why I had to double check. I'm like, it said Dion Talks. So I'm like, hold up, are you putting away your stage name and you talking as you? Or is someone else actually talking like you? Because the voice did sound very similar, man. But either way, cool intro right there. You know, clean cut, get straight to it. You know what I mean? No beating around the bush. That's how Boston likes to do it anyways. They don't really play with that fancy shit. He's here pretty much saying, you know, you ain't hearing us. And we putting work in here and blood, sweat, and tears, really trying to push it. But you guys ain't hearing it. So let me make it loud and clear. And he obviously is saying the name of the title. He's not telling you to mind your business and don't listen to him. He's just saying, here you go, last time, mind your business. That's the EP. So, all right, clean cut intro. Let's get to the first song right here. Track number 2, Disrespectful. Let's get it.
She bands what I want, your boy. She bands what I want, your boy.
TM88.
Tell 'em about this life, yeah. Hey,
You already know.
hey. We don't say shit to impress you. We don't do shit to impress you. This money I count disrespectful. The bitches around disrespectful.
Woo!
Niggas out here don't respect you. None of us out here respect you. This life that we live disrespectful. This life that we live disrespectful. Disrespectful. We don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, we don't respect you.
Hey, leave the lights on.
Nah, I don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, we don't respect you. This money I got disrespectful. The bitches I got will neglect you. The shopper I got disrespectful. Gio Dee, I wish you bless you. All this designer embarrass you. Got them pissed off like the restaurant. I don't do shit how the rest do. Look at me, do I look how the rest do? Man, yeah, I'm Boomin, I'm still Boomin. I still got it. But cousin, they low key. They don't even know now, they don't even know. Going through it, them niggas fool, man. I knew it, I moved it, going stupid. We don't say shit to impress you. We don't do shit to impress you. This money I count disrespectful. The bitches around disrespectful. Niggas out here don't respect you. None of us out here respect you. This life that we live disrespectful. This life that we live disrespectful. Disrespectful. We don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, we don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, I don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, we don't respect you. Don't say that you do it if you isn't with it. Bullets they carry you, fuck up your image. Pop you in your wife for your goddamn minutes. Niggas say they get easy how they living. You know that they feel it. Far from brick, far from my clinic. Every time we come around, they get timid. Fuck it, get wrong, you should send it to the clinics. Talk up the side and you up just the business. We don't say shit to impress you. We don't do shit to impress you. This money I count disrespectful. The bitches around disrespectful. Niggas out here don't respect you. None of us out here respect you. This life that we live disrespectful. This life that we live disrespectful. Disrespectful. We don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, we don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, we don't respect you. Disrespectful. Nah, we don't respect you.
Yeah, you could tell that dumpster truck being disrespectful, blocking my view. No, but look, this is what I like about Gio Dee. He has that strong presence of confidence. He comes in. He's not trying to play it fancy. He's not trying to be all bougie about it. He's all about, look, this is how it is. It's a clean cut. Take it for what it is. If you want it, cool. If you don't, we don't give a fuck. That's kind of the mentality you get. And that's kind of like the same sense, I don't want to say arrogance, but like the same sense of just like black and white view that you kind of get from Boston. And I'm not trying to say like they're, like I said, once again, they're not, like, it's not a negative side, but it's like they're strong and they see things in two ways. Either you win or you don't. I mean, let's be honest, y'all. Boston ain't title town for no reason. With all 4 major sports teams really been winning the past 5 years or whatever. But like, I think that's the thing to take from this song is that Gio Dee has a strong presence and he's not here to fade away anytime soon. Like some dude who's about to get a taper cut at a barbershop, you know what I mean? So I think that's one thing we got to take from here is he's in his own lane, and yeah, you might get some similar vibes. You might be thinking of Tory here. You might be thinking of Travis. Cool. honestly, he's basically in the same class as those two dudes. In fact, been making music and was actually popping up during the same time that those two did. The only difference is that those two got recognized before he did. I'm not sure if Gio has ever elaborated about it, bro, but he has mentioned it in one of his songs where Taylor Gang had a chance to sign him and they ended up not passing up on him. So if they would have signed him, I'm pretty sure everyone would know who Gio Dee is about. But that's not to take away that the man didn't take it as a chip on the shoulder and said, fuck it, I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. So, and I could definitely feel it right here. Like, he definitely has a chip on his shoulders and he's all about getting his fucking ends, and if you don't like it, that's on you. That's kind of the vibe I get, and you know what? I like it. Because to me, he doesn't bullshit, he doesn't play around, he just gets straight to the cut, man. You rock it or you not. That's it. Track number 3, we're gonna get to it. It's the second song, titled Streets. Let's get it.
Every week I go to a club.
But like, no, I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like, he's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to put it other than I can relate to his music style. I like to keep things simple, cut. I don't like to be really too fancy with it. I just get straight to the fucking point. You gonna understand me. But at the end of the day, I will never come across to you as basic. It's just, it's relatable. And if you got hunger, if you got passion, you got the motivation to chase after something that you know you want, fuck it. People gonna feel that. End of discussion. Anyways, track number 3, Streets. Let's get it.
Yeah. You know I be. I probably come see me.
Alright.
Shitting on them so much, nigga need a pop. That's probably why niggas bitches think I'm ass. I can't fuck your baby girl cause I got standards. But this a song right there for niggas who can't stand us. You know I be. Making so much money, they know it's a problem. Crazy how once they claim the squad and drop cause they dollars. Most these niggas lifestyles and sides and they shit is Maybelline. From the east to the west coast, niggas know I be in. So much nigga need a pop. That's probably why niggas bitches think I'm ass. I can't fuck your baby girl cause I got standards. But that's a song right there for niggas who can't stand us. You know I be.
Something to speak right here. Okay, so is the beat gonna drop one more time? Let me hear it.
Nigga, I'm in the streets. Nigga, I'm in the streets. Nigga, I'm in the streets. Come find me, nigga.
Yeah, that's it. It's like 10 more seconds left. First things first, this beat feels like it was perfectly constructed and cut out for Travis Scott. That being said, this also feels perfectly cut out for Gio Dee. Because both of these cats, what I think they both have in common is that what makes them so dope to listen to is just the energy that they got within them. I feel like Gio Dee has a bit of everything here and there. All right, I don't want to do too much comparisons because then I don't want y'all to think, oh, he's just another. No, he's not that. Dude has different ways on how he wants to do his music. There's times when he wants to be lyrical. There's times when he just wants to flow and have fun. There's times when he wants to drop bangers. These niggas know me. I got it, I get it, I flip it. These niggas know me. You know what I mean? So to me, the energy, like he can feel the music. This is where like you gotta give this dude the best beat that you can make. This is what I'm talking about, like an A+ grade beat. The fact that he's working with Metro, TM88. I think he might have a track with Southside too. That's ridiculously dope. That's what he needs, man. You gotta give him the best, most creative banging beats ever. Like this shit right here is cold. People want to make flames. I'm like, nah. Sometimes getting freezer burnt hurts more than getting burned by fire. That's all I'm gonna say. So like this shit cold, and to me it matches his strong persona that, once again, like I said, represents his city as well. That confidence, man, that swagger, you can't knock that. It's in the energy, it's in the flow. The only thing I can construct on, like I can be critical about Gio Dee is now, like right now, like especially when you hear his most recent song, St. Regis, especially that second verse, Gio Dee is really at his best right now with the singing. But I've always heard that from songs like New Income, what's it called? Oh, the name slipped. Obviously the Facade, like Automatic on the hook. When this dude wants to let his voice go, like I think he's much more talented than he probably really realizes when it comes to the singing. And I think he's finally tapping that in, you know, as of now. But like dog could really sing, and I mean like in a sense where he lets his vocals run. I don't care if he's using pitch corrector here and there, whatever. He's got a unique way of doing it, and he's finally discovering that once more. Like I've always dig his rapping, but one thing what made me attracted to Fashionably Late and what's it called, TOTB2, and no disrespect to TOTB1, you know what I mean, but it's just like the way his vocals, it just goes on those runs, man. It's just so dope to listen to. That's what's missing on this beat. If he was to do something like what he was doing on St. Regis, say you take that second verse and add that energy right there on this song, and instead of like trying to sound, which I'm not gonna lie, he kind of sounds like as if he's trying to be somebody else. I'm not, but like I said, it's not a shot towards him. It's more like you can hear on certain parts, you're like, okay, he's trying to, let me see if I can get a little bit of this, see if I adapt this and that. He's trying to do that, like being adaptive rather than just kind of like be a conductor, you know what I mean, give out his own energy. So that's the only thing I'm like, man, if we get more of you on this, get bangers like this, it's over. Like Colors was clean as hell. Then you tell them no, true colors gonna show, yeah, true colors gonna show. Ask them for a favor, ask me for a favor, then you tell them no, true colors gonna show. Yeah, I'm fucking up the words, fuck it. But I like the way he performs, dog. When he sings, he's got that energy. I like it. So he's starting to tap it in, man. But either way though, I still like this song. The beat bangs. I'm like, fuck, if only he could have gotten a Travis Scott feature on here. I'm just saying, it would have been big for him. You know what I mean? Like, just like how Pop Smoke got that hook up. Even though I felt like Pop Smoke was way better on that song than Travis, but that's a discussion for another day. Let's get to track number 4. He does have a somewhat of a, I want to say, a solid name for a feature on here. If anyone's familiar with the song Uber, you know, MadeInTYO, that's him. He's right here as the feature. Next track, Free Throw. Let's get it. Oh shit.
Hey, skirt, skirt. Hey,
Metro. This is where I want to say during his mid-2010s era, guys that was killing it, like Metro, Southside, TM88, obviously 808 Mafia, let me just leave it at that. Young Chop, you know, C6, just to name a few producers there. I'm not naming a lot of them, but there's obviously a lot of dope cats out there. Cash Money, AP, they were making productions that were out of this world. That's really what was dope about the 2010s, was production was at its best. Specifically how they were re-engineering the 808s to be at its finest. All right? And to me, when they incorporated their styles like how it is here, it became a double-edged sword, to where you give it to the right artist, give them the best of your production, they're gonna turn that into something that's gonna last forever. All right, that's why cats like Lil Bibby, people are begging for him to come back. He's not rapping no more. You know what I mean? People love, like, people who came up during this era that was popping, like those cats are the ones that, man, like, their old joints are gonna be played forever. But at the same time, like, anybody could hop on this beat and they would sound solid. So it's like a double-edged sword. So depending who you give to the artist, anybody, like this MadeInTYO guy, I'm not really a fan of him, but this beat rocks. So you gonna rock with him no matter what. So that's just how it is, you know. And then obviously, in my opinion, I felt like the production became degradable going forward, starting in 2018 and forward. And everyone started turning an 808 into a kick, which is not how you do a fucking 808. And that shit ruined it. Everyone started doing it. It's like, that's it. It was like a one-trick pony across the whole fucking industry. And that's why hip-hop is so piss poor as it is. People don't realize it. It's not necessarily the artist, even though it is kind of their fault for baiting themselves into making those, but it's the production that they're allowing to be put out there. So all you producers making that type of beat, turning an 808 into a kick, including the OGs that were making fire back then, shame on you. Shame on you. Don't disrespect the 808. That's all I'm gonna say. But back to this. Hey. There you go. gotta speak right now, Gio. If you're watching, I know you are, by the way, since I did get a comment from you. Dog, your vocal ranges, whoa, like get in there, dog. That's what I'm missing, man. Obviously, you were kind of like tailoring your style right here to a certain kind of way, but man, when you just go out, dog, unplugged, I got what I was expecting to hear from you on St. Regis. After that, that's it. I'm looking forward to the present. But right now, I'm just backtracking. I just, you know what I mean? It's all about energy. I feel like you bring that shit and you just make yourself stand out like that, dog. Hands down. You killed every take when you singing with the autotune like you did on that second verse with St. Regis. It's over. It's fucking over. It's over. That's all I gotta say. But so far, this is my best. I want to say this is my favorite take. Or, I don't know what I was trying to say. Favorite or best. This is what I think is the best take from Gio Dee so far. God dang. But either way, I want to keep going, man. But I also want to mention MadeInTYO. You're not too bad on this. I'm rocking with you. I mean, I feel like one of the things that turned me off was that, you know, everyone started biting on the ad-lib, the skirt. I heard everybody from Ty Dolla $ign, who was doing it like on steroids back in Beach House 3 to like, I don't know, but like, I just heard too many people go skirt, and that shit just got way too, you know, I don't know, it just got overplayed. I got tired of that. And that's the funny thing, because that's to me was like the only thing I could really remember from you is like, oh, you go skirt, and everyone would do that shit. But you know what I mean? You're still in the game, you're still doing your thing. Fuck it. I'm not here to pretty much go against you. If you keep improving yourself and you keep evolving yourself and you continue to really take this game serious, fuck it, man. More power to you. So I'm not here to knock you. If anything, I want to see you grow beyond that motherfucking shit. That's all I gotta say. Keep going though, Gio.
Gio Dee like that, man. They hit on me, I get it, man. I serve them, then I serve them. Thank you, nigga, drop again.
Looking out the fucking speedboat, ayy. I be out in Cali smoking hella dro, ayy. Wax denim, Burberry, Pico, ayy. These niggas bro, watch me shoot my free throw, ayy. These niggas bro, watch me shoot my free throw, ayy. These niggas bro, watch me shoot my free throw, ayy. Yellow diamonds jugging out the fucking speedboat, ayy. I be out in Cali smoking hella dro, ayy. Wax denim, Burberry, Pico, ayy. These niggas bro, watch me shoot my free throw, ayy. Yeah.
All right. So I don't know why I can't get the production credit on here. Maybe I gotta check in the description box or some shit. Maybe double check. Damn. It's gonna be tough then for me to do damn, alright, I'm gonna do this off screen because I gotta figure out. I definitely saw the name for producers, but I don't know where was the source at. We're gonna get to the next track, Call Your Girls, but right now, damn, I can't believe I forgot about this EP. Backstory, I've heard this EP a couple times, but very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Man, today is just a bad day for vocabulary. But, like, I just have a very small memory, faint memory, you know what I mean? Like, I was just, it's like, I don't know what the word to describe it, but I just don't remember much. And I only played it a few times. That was when I had Spotify, and then I canceled that fucking shit. So I never had that on my actual playlist saved in my micro SD card and all that. But I had the other three, you know what I mean? So Mind Your Business, I do remember it kind of being pretty dope. I don't know, man. I have a very faint memory of it. And now, like, hearing this again, I wonder why did I never add it on in the first place. Because this shit's fucking fire. First 3 songs right off the bat, this shit goes in. So with that being said, let me move on to the next song. No more wasting time. Call Your Girls. Free Throw was dope. I like Metro Boomin with the production there. I think Disrespectful and Screets. Screets really might be my favorite one when it comes to the production. But we're gonna go ahead and play track number 4, Call Your Girls. Let's get it.
What you say? Nah, I can't just be you. I'm here with the gang and squad and all that. Nah, it's cool, you come through, but just don't come by yourself. Call your girls. Call your girls. Call your girls, baby, we gon' get it dropped. Call your girls, baby, we gon' run some blocks. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, go and call your girls. Call your girls, baby, we gon' get it dropped. Call your girls, baby, we gon' run some blocks. Call your girls, baby, go and call your girls. Call your girls, baby, go and call your girls. I just call Bill, we got it. Baby, go spread. They see me do it right. That's why they hate on me. For what they talking about. That shit don't pay. No. Look at your ride box. Wait my spread. Baby, I got that work. Baby, who needs that work? We finna go get hot. Y'all on the tide. We come in the flex. I know you like me. Tell your friends change your attitude. I don't like that shit. I'm a split, baby, and we all get high. I'ma take my time, baby, taking my time. I just hope that you know how to ride. And the friends get with you, hope they know how to ride. And your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, we gon' get it dropped. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, go and call your girls. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, we gon' get it dropped. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, go and call your girls. I got white liquor for that bitches, dark liquor for white. I got bad bitches who smoke some shit, some of them do white. I got ratchet hoes who ready, throw it down, they wanna fight. SOS, smash on sight. SOS, smash on sight. Bet you wanna smoke my weed, 'cause I got a lot of things. Bet you wanna fuck my team, CBIT with the gang. Baby, I got you need, but I only want that bad. You ain't no John I need, 'cause I only want this change. Roll it up, I need more of you, babe. Double cup, I need more of you, babe. She gon' suck, I need more of you, babe. Call your friends up, I need more of you, babe. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, we gon' get it drunk. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, go and call your girls. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, we gon' get it drunk. Call your girls, baby, we gon' have some fun. Call your girls, baby, go and call your girls.
That shit banging, man. That shit bangs. Man. So, like I said, once again, I'm just feeling a lack of energy, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I feel him with he's doing the ad-libs, he's doing, like, I want to say, like, he's kind of like planning things out methodically in his head on how he wants to do it here and there. That's cool and all, but like I said, that energy, man. You know what I mean? Give me that shit that you was pulling on Buster. Give me that shit you was pulling, like I said, on New Income. Give me that shit he was pulling on The Facade. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sing it again, but you know what I mean? It's just, to me, your presence got to take over the song. You know what I mean? Like, call your girls, baby, you can call your girls. Call your girls, baby, you can call your girls. You know what I mean? It feels very generic and kind of basic. And this is coming from times where, like, I feel like you were just like undefeated on hooks. Like, I think your biggest game is hooks, and in your previous records, that was automatic. So that's where I feel like, I feels like you switching up a bit here, just to kind of like get in tune with what's popping at the time. But nonetheless, you've rediscovered yourself now. So honestly, what I'm saying is kind of like irrelevant at this point, because you've already discovered yourself once more as how you want to really tackle things through a vocal perspective. And that's what's dope, because if we got that on this type of beat, that's 2 and 2 together, oh bro, it's game over. You know what I mean? So I think bangers are definitely still on the on the menu for you, man. But absolutely, when you gotta pull some signature sounds like how you did with St. Regis, like some shit that you've been doing from like your day one come up days, where you was putting out music, like obviously Fashionably Late and the TOTB series, fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's just sustainability, and to me, that's what's gonna continue to carry you going forward as well. So fuck it, to me, I'm like, if I get a combination of Fashionably Late and the bangers of TOTB2, because Fashionably Late still, in my opinion, is your best work overall, just from how it's diverse and sounds, and it just hits you in different ways. Like, that shit's underrated. I definitely tell anybody that wants to check out your music, the first record I'm gonna recommend them is gonna be Fashionably Late, just to get